Let me get chat going. There we go. Try to move my chair. There we go. Give it a second because I'm not even showing that I'm live. Usually takes a minute. Paul, how's it going, man? How are we all doing tonight? We'll give it a minute or so. We'll let people get notified. Scrabble! I'm completely ill prepared. I'm like rushing the last minute here. Went out dashing today. Yay. Almost slid my way all the way back home. So, yeah, we'll give it a minute here. Looks like there's a few of you guys in here. Max, what's going on? No, that was not me in the Bobcat. That was definitely not me in the Bobcat. I did find out from a friend of mine, though. It's good to have friends in all kinds of places. But apparently the guy in that Bobcat was so out of it. He couldn't figure out why the cops were trying to get him out of the Bobcat. MJ, what's going on? Paul, how cold is it here? It is currently, when I pulled into the garage, my car said 2 degrees. Currently 0, feels like negative 18. I feel like once you hit 0 degrees, though, it's just cold. Scrabble, barely done gig work in almost a week and a half. Wow. Me too, but not really by choice. The rookie Dasher, how's it going? Dashing in the southern U.S. Arctic. We've been dashing here in the Midwest Arctic. Negative 17 last night, this morning in Denver, 25 degrees now. Oh, I would love to have 25 degrees. It's a heat wave. Negative 17 up to 25. Break out the shorts. Scrabble, 32. I would definitely be wearing shorts at that point. Actually, yesterday it was, what was it when I was dashing? Negative something. And I saw a guy walk in just a hoodie and shorts. I actually saw somebody else in like flip-flops, like sandals. You're gonna lose your toes before you even get back to your car. Tatiana, how are you? Rookie Dasher says, let's see if $2 peak pay makes trash night any more bearable. You're getting $2 peak? All I've seen is $1. $1 peak. We got this new dynamic peak pay. Just hit. I don't know how I feel about it. Because you never know, the dynamic peak pay will just pop up at random and go away at random. There's no set start time or end time. It is annoying. Shauna, how are you? Terry! Sick of this deep freeze. My puppies are hating it. Oh, definitely. Got a parka and some little snow boots for the dogs. Max says, my grandfather always said, it's not who you know, it's who knows you and they like you. I like that. Some days I feel like people just tolerate me, or tolerate my sarcasm. I was out 2 nights ago, -9, feels like -28 in Colorado. I am... How's it going, Shauna? Been getting 2 peak pays at once. I'd be happy with 1 peak pay. It's more than $1. I like the idea you had in a few videos ago about visiting different dashers. I think it'd be cool so you could see other areas. Oh, definitely. I really want to do that this year. I gotta start doing some challenge videos or getting creative, because the DoorDash is just annoying the crap out of me. I'm in the spring. I'm gonna guess Colorado Springs. No, I was out dashing for a few hours today, and all right. So next week I'm gonna try using StreamYard. So I'll stream from my laptop. That way I can, I think, throw up screenshots. I can show you guys stuff. But I'm gonna spend this week, when I'm not dashing, trying to figure out StreamYard. So, yeah. But anyway, dashing today, I got my first ever triple at, hopefully you guys can see it okay, Raising Cane's. 3 stops. Went ahead and took it because it put me in the direction I needed to be in, but base pay was $3, $3 peak pay, and each customer tipped at least $3, $3.50, $3.50, and $3. But I have not seen a triple anywhere. Have you guys had any triple offers yet from a restaurant? MJ says, put some chains on your tires and come dash in the Rockies. Chains? I don't need chains. In the mountains, I probably do. But people around here can't drive on clear, dry roads, yet they feel like they can drive the same way on snowy, ice-covered roads. No triples yet. No, never a triple. Yes, triples. This in 12,000 some odd deliveries. This is the first time I've had a triple from a restaurant. Sometimes chains is good. I can tell you, I've had people around here lately have been, even with the weather and the cold and all of that, people are still tipping like it's 90 degrees and sunny outside. I have had some ugly, ugly offers sent. Heck, I had a $3 8-item add-on for Hy-Vee today. $3. I tapped on the address, and that guy tips $1. Doesn't matter if he's ordering from a restaurant, doesn't matter if he's ordering groceries, he tips $1. So we don't deliver to that guy. Paul, one day they must have done a mistake and I had two $3 bonus stacked on top of each other. Wow. There was something I was going to tell you guys. Surprised nobody's noticed anything. Lasted for about 2 hours. Yeah, it's 2 years ago when we had weather much like this. DoorDash was throwing out like $10 peak pay the entire day. It was nice. And that was when base pay was still like $3. So $13 even if they didn't tip. MJ, you win. How did you decide which Back to the Future to dump? Not dump, just move to another wall. SWAT watching. No, I actually just, it fit perfect in the middle. So number 2 is over on that wall. What I need to do is I need to get smaller posters so I can fit more in the background. Michael Myers is rocking the Squatch hat. Speaking of Back to the Future, though, I saw somebody's video here on YouTube visiting the filming locations. That is on my bucket list to do. Rookie Dasher says stacking a last-minute Spark and DoorDash Dollar General shop. Dirty stack. Hey, make that money. I am not sure how Spark handles the time frame. I had a couple of you guys message me asking when the Ron Swanson is going up, so I had to do that this week. Like I said, next week we'll try it. We'll attempt StreamYard. I want to play around with it first. Because then, doing StreamYard, I can bring you guys in. Which would be kind of cool, rather than just talking to you guys through the chat. My thing just froze. Did my chat freeze? I'm thinking, somebody give me a thumbs up or something. Or thumbs down, I don't care. Thumbs up, thumbs down. So cold it roast the chat. Max, okay, Max, awesome, thank you. Yeah, we got more snow coming, I think, Thursday. And a couple more days. Oh my God, next Monday is going to be... Oh, we're breaking out the shorts next Monday, guys. 36 for a high. One more bitterly cold day on Friday. High of 4, low of negative 14. Mother Nature is... That'll be nice. Now, Mother Nature sucks. Max, I did see your email. I will email you back, by the way. 0 here now. Next week's going to be 45. Oh, man, I would love to see 45. I don't think we're going to see that until February. Here, anyway. So I know I did the video and we talked a bit about it in the comments of that video, but I want your guys' opinions. What are your thoughts on this whole new rule from the Department of Labor? I was scared I wasn't getting an email back because it was in that Bobcat. The crazy thing is, if you saw the other part of the video where he hit the vehicle at that Taco Bell, we pick up from that Taco Bell pretty often. I didn't even go out Sunday. And then I saw the Bobcat video, and I'm really glad I didn't go out Sunday. I did find out, though, one of the cars that they damaged at the Home Depot was actually a Facebook friend of my mom's. It was actually her kids that were driving the car, teenagers. But yeah, that Bobcat. If you guys haven't seen the Bobcat video, I'm assuming at this point everybody has. But I'll include the clip. The clip will be in tomorrow's video. Government won't make things better. May look like it, but will cost down the road. I definitely think it's going to cost down the road. I did see something from of course it's not on this phone. They sent out an email or something to customers in Seattle that they're going to start charging an additional $4.99 fee because Dashers in Seattle are required to make now, it's like some odd numbers, like $26.93 an hour before tips and mileage. So they're going to charge the customer an additional $4.99 to help cover the costs of that. They could have just kept the base pay the same, or, $4 base pay, flat $5 base pay, and they wouldn't be dealing with half the crap that they are right now. Like $26.93 an hour before tip and mileage. That's, I feel like they're going to end up making us employees. If legislation goes the way that it does, at some point the government's going to make it so expensive for DoorDash to treat us as independent contractors, it'll just be cheaper to make us employees, which is maybe what they want. Guaranteed, tax revenue from all the companies. I feel like sometimes though I need like a co-host in here. Jake break. It's the downside of living next to the interstate. That was what I thought. Government would get their tax money sooner. They would. I know it's all a touchy subject when it comes to government, but policy and party are two different things, and I think we can actually have a discussion just based on policy without bringing parties in. Troll police! We are in trouble now. The police are here. How's it going? I never get taxed back. Last time I got $40 and was excited. Hey, that's a tank of gas. Johnny, what's going on? I never really owe. That's why I just pay my taxes once a year. I don't owe. I don't get a refund. Oh. My brain is still thawing out. Craig, what's going on? That's the best way to do it. Did I get to Dash? I did get to Dash. Dashed yesterday. The roads were not good. The main roads here were as equally as bad as the residential. which really, the city never really does a great job, but this last snowstorm, they just, I don't know if it was too cold to put the de-icer down before it snowed, their pre-treatment stuff, but government doesn't need to have my money to use. I need my money to use. Exactly. And really, excuse me, when you look at it, it's an interest-free loan. You're giving money, and then at the end of the year, or when you file taxes, they give you a refund. It just means you overpaid. MJ, exactly. That's crazy. You said that. You typed. I saw that just as I was saying it. Well, there. Yeah, I love all the people that get refunds and they're like, "I got money." It's like, you hadn't have overpaid, you'd have that money sooner. That's why taxes is that one, I think. No, it was lower. It's that one under cursing. Unthawing as much as possible down here in Texas. Yeah, you guys got hammered too. Mother Nature just took the central states and but yeah, Johnny, I did get to dash yesterday. I did dash a little bit today. I actually had my first triple stack, Raising Canes. Hey, let's be honest though, those refund folks will be paying us in February with all those splurge orders. That is true. That's the way I look at it. They wanted to do it if they wanted to do it the right way, they'd do it. You'd have to pay your taxes later in the year and you'd get your tax return right before Thanksgiving, so you've got all that extra Black Friday money to spend. No, they'll rent furniture with their returns. All the rent-to-own places. Yeah, those places are... JD, how's it going? We finally saw temperatures today above 0, so I gotta say I'm doing pretty good. Although some of the orders I saw yesterday, it's like -9. Yeah, people are tipping some of these orders. You would have thought it was 90 degrees and sunny out. When we get $3.75, 8.5 mile, pardon my cheesesteak. 750, 5.5 mile stacked going to 2 different customers. And this is when it's like -9 degrees and the roads are covered in ice. There was a shopping order we got too. That was, what was it? $15, 61 item like 6 mile order. Like I'm not risking my car to go drive to a store to come do your shopping and then deliver it to you, all 61 items for $15. That makes too much sense. Come on. Yeah. Sometimes you guys wonder why I don't say a whole lot, or I'm quiet and laid back. That's why. You go out in public, you state the obvious, and then people look at you funny. Spark will be good, hopefully. A lot of folks hit Walmart during their refund season. I need a new TV. -10 in Canada. Now, is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? That's when you tell them to spin on an icicle. That sounds painful. Kinky and painful. Darlene, how are you doing? 49 where I am in Nevada. Feels colder with the wind. I would definitely take 49 in Nevada. Sounds like my day down here in Texas. Celsius, okay. You know me so well. Birds of a feather, Scrabble. -10 Celsius, so that is probably worse than it is here. Max, off to bed, 5:30, comes early, and I'm old. Max, you're not old. You're seasoned. I'll email you back, buddy. Have a good night. Darlene's good. Not complaining about our cold, that's for sure. Yeah, last few days, 14 Fahrenheit. Is positive 14 Fahrenheit? We might see that tomorrow. 17 in Dallas. I want to get to Dallas too. I tried dashing on, I didn't even try dashing on Friday because that's when most of the snow was going on. Saturday, I tried to go out. We did one delivery and then I came home. Sunday was the coldest day, so I just stayed at home. And yesterday, it was either, now that Max has left, it was either Feet Finder or go out and do DoorDash. Troll, you can come have all the snow you want. There's plenty of it. It'll probably be here till March. You would think people would be tipping high because of the weather, but I haven't seen an increase. I really haven't either. We had a couple decent orders, but I still got those 375 8.5 mile orders. I still got some really ugly looking shopping orders. It's like, I get you're stuck at home and you're feeling miserable, but be a little generous and you'll get your stuff quicker. Deanna, how are you? Andrew, what's up, man? You would also think that DoorDash would pay better in inclement weather. Although I did hear from a couple of you guys that DoorDash shut down deliveries in a couple areas this last week. I'm not sure if any of you guys have had that happen. Weather gets too bad, DoorDash says no. Scrabble. Charlie, a few of us are planning a 24-hour challenge with Ron, Dasher Life Hawaii sometime soon. Not a challenge with each other, but just to see how much we can make individually. That would be cool. Yeah, let me know about that. You should look into suffering with us. Oh, you just want a partner in suffering. Darlene, JD, I would hope they would. You guys are out while they stay inside. Oh, there's still plenty of idiots out driving. Some of them being DoorDash drivers, but inflation, how's it going? Andrew's making some ramen noodles. That doesn't sound too bad. What did I make? Sunday night, stayed here, didn't leave the house once. Made spaghetti, steamed broccoli. Probably should have recorded me making spaghetti, but they did here. They had 165 for that. That's a really good day. 92 in 3 hours, $4 peak pay. God dang, you guys are making me jealous. We had $1 peak pay. Like, here's $1, don't wreck your car. Here's $1, don't fall on your butt. I've been told I make some good spaghetti. I want to say that I screwed up. I wasn't paying attention. I grabbed fettuccine noodles, but it was actually really good with fettuccine noodles. They actually. My phone was going off the whole time. It's busy. No, it's not. Nobody's out. I like good company. I appreciate that. So do I. Which is why you guys are here. Mixing chips with ramen prison style. I've seen that. I've seen that made in prison firsthand. I did not serve time, but I did work at a prison once. That was a long time ago. 2008. Yeah, 2008. Actually, I worked at one of the prisons here in Nebraska. You'd be amazed at what they'll do for $1. Yeah, $1 peak pay. It's like, you know what? Just raise the base pay back up $1. MJ, cast iron. Andrew, nope, just a regular. Yeah. It didn't have Teflon. Oh, Andrew, yeah, you can't use the R word. Well, you can, it just blocks out. Andrew said, yeah, Iowa is blank, got busted with 2 pounds coming back from Colorado. Yeah, Andrew, it's not me. It's YouTube, the filter. I'm like, I saw your comment on this phone, but not in the regular chat. I'm like, oh, use the R word. Greg says just relaxing now with some Chinese takeout and chatting with the good folks online. Yes, dumb works. That D word is good. Yeah, a friend of mine last night told me, he's like, hey, you know, we're supposed to get more SNOW. And I looked at him and I told him to watch his language. Starts with an R, ends with a D, has tar in there. If I say it, YouTube will come after me. I just had a complete freaking squirrel moment. Iowa is a special state when it comes to some of their laws. Special? I mean, special. Iowa is so behind the times. They did have casinos before Nebraska. Iowa is in the Stone Age. Set the clock back 100 years. Well, in all honesty, it is the place where the music died. So maybe that's got something to do with it. Iowa, idiots out one. Oh, I'm gonna have to work on the one for Nebraska. Kansas is pretty rough. Lincoln is an odd town. Deanna, you were here. I wish I would have gotten to see you in person, but yes, um, Lincoln is odd. I will give you that. Infliction, Iran Swanson Pyramid. Yes, I have had it for a while, and a few of you kept bugging me, asking me when I was going to put it up on the wall, and I had to squeeze it in between Back to the Future 1 and 3. And change things up. My one plant I had to move, it needed more light. So Mike there in the background, he's rocking the Bigfoot hat. I got my thing of Tootsie Rolls. That's the way to my heart is Tootsie Rolls. Brings back a lot of good childhood memories. And then my Gone Squatching sign. I think everything on that side stayed the same. Tootsies. Yes, I love Tootsie Rolls. I really just need to break down and go to Costco and get like the big 5-pound bag. Love Tootsie Rolls. Also the liquor drink in that. Liquor drink in that. All right, Andrew, what am I missing? Oh, and my Bigfoot mug. Yeah, Tootsie Rolls are the best. Ask for a Tootsie Roll drink at bar. It's awesome. I will have to give that a try. I don't often go to the bar, but I wonder if I could order that at Red Robin. They got a bar. I'm a cheap date when drinking. It's okay, Andrew. I'm a cheap date too. Two beers, I'm wasted. We're talking like IPAs though, right? Not Bush Light. Infliction says I have a core memory of a Tootsie Roll as well. It was a huge one. Oh no, as I was chewing it, it pulled out a tooth. No. Coronas? Okay, that's all right. Stardashians, what's going on? Sorry about our Cowboys. What an embarrassing game. Yes. Defense didn't show up at all. Offense finally showed up in the second half. The crazy thing is, if you would have said that, if you would have just told me that the Cowboys put up 32 points, would have thought that would have been enough. But at least, you know, sorry if there's any Eagles fans in here, but we lost by 16. You guys lost by 23 to the Buccaneers. Tastes like honey to me since I lost my smell and taste to Corona 2 years ago. I'm taking Bucks to go to the Super Bowl. That would be an absolute watch. It turns out to be Tampa Bay and Houston. The underdog Super Bowl. Go Chiefs. Love Mike and Chris in the defense and walk on Baker. Ravens. I don't know. Do the Ravens have enough to get there? She's a Patriots fan. Oh, sorry you lost Belichick. Ravens versus 49ers. I don't know if I'd... At this point, I'm like, okay, since we're going sport direction, yeah. Since we're talking about sports, Cowboys need Belichick. I don't know. I'm a little superstitious when it comes to sports, and I feel like the Cowboys needed to lose a game at home this season before going into the playoffs. Because I think they said they won 16 straight home games. And of course, the one game that matters, they lose. They should have gotten a loss out at home earlier this year. We need a darn running back. There's plenty of teams that have 3 or 4. But no, Stardashian, Ravens versus 49ers. It's the whole enemy of the God, I can't talk. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I'm Cowboys and Seahawks. So right there, that's I have a double dislike for the 49ers. So I got to root for the Packers, who just beat my team, to go to San Francisco and beat them. What song would you do karaoke? That's a good question, Andrew. What song would you do karaoke? Huh. I can't. Naturally I can't. Well, the definition of karaoke is tone deaf, so I match that. I have done karaoke before, drunk, with like 4 other people. We did Queen, of course, Bohemian Rhapsody. I feel like I'd have to do like a screaming emo 90s punk metal kind of song that Ryan, it's okay, Charlie, no one's perfect. Ryan, I say that all the time to other people when we're talking sports. It's like, oh, I'm a fan of this team. Well, nobody's perfect. Flacco's a bum, always getting picked off. Yeah, I mean, Andrew, I think I don't know what the deal was with the Cowboys in the first half. I don't put it all on Dak. Because even putting up 32 points, if you're, and obviously 2 interceptions, but you can't win a game if your defense gives up 48 points. 2 pick sixes. Yeah, you take those points away, it's still 34-32. 35-32. Well, the score should have actually been 49-32 because they missed. Truba needed to play elite. I don't know what was going on with. Yeah, with Dan Quinn. I don't know what was going on. They kept giving up that 25 to 30 yard pass just over and over and over again. My go-to for karaoke is the sound of silence. I just get up there and don't sing. No, that's it. MJ, you're in the right. You're with the right group of people right now because we get it. I don't think there's NFL wise though. I don't think there's been as many coaching vacancies as there has been in a long time. Played like the old Cowboys defense when we sucked. Yeah, I was like, who wants? It was bad. He wants out of Dallas, so we threw the game. He might end up back in Seattle. But I don't know if he really wants out of Dallas. I mean, he's basically getting paid as a head. He's getting the salary of a head coach while being a defensive coordinator. So, never seen this many blowouts in the playoffs in my life. I know, and it was only wild card weekend. I would sing karaoke would be Isolation by Alter Bridge. I feel like my sarcastic self would get up and do like, I'd just do the ABC song or Itsy Bitsy Spider or something. That's what you do. That's the song to pick when you're doing karaoke at a biker bar. The Itsy Bitsy Spider. Johnny says I should do Straight Outta Compton for karaoke. With these tattoos, that would probably actually make it funnier. All the point spreads have been a disaster. Usually Vegas knows what they're doing. I know, it makes me want to bet the opposite of what Vegas picks. Vegas is picking this team by 10. All right, the other team's going to win by 20. Feels that way. eBay sales are down. Adam Calhoun, I do. Adam Calhoun, Tom McDonald. I'm generally not a big fan of rap, but I do listen to a few. Pick opposite, and with our luck, it goes the right way. He lives 10 minutes from me. Dude, that is awesome. That is crazy. Yeah, eBay's been slow. Ryan, in 10 days, my AR went from 88 to 73. Not a fan. I was getting $18 to $35 orders all day, and now it's all good garbage. $8 2 mile, $13 5 mile stuff. I know yesterday I was up to, my AR was at 83. I think it's at 77 right now. I was getting really bad orders. Like these were orders I wouldn't take if the roads were clear. I'm definitely not taking them when the roads are. You guys will see in the video tomorrow. Like I said, weather-wise, the last few days, the main streets have been just as bad as the residential. DoorDash sliding into a neighborhood near you. I'm just confused though, because if some of you guys have said that DoorDash canceled or suspended operations because of the weather, I cannot believe that they did not do that here. But probably enough DoorDash drivers here taking the $2 crap that DoorDash is like, oh, roads aren't that bad. I have to call it in. I did. Oh yeah. They did in Iowa. See, we got the weather before you guys did in Iowa, and you guys closed down, but we didn't. I gotta say, for basically not working 3 days though, not working Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I had to get out and drive one way or another yesterday. I had to get out and drive. I get cabin fever after 24 hours. Scrabble, hoping tomorrow will be better. It'll be in the 20s, and folks here can't deal. Plus, got to get my AR back up. I'm in the 50s again after being at 87 for 2 weeks from 2 weeks ago. You'll get it back up. Oh, Deanna, I was going nuts. The only thing that saved me was football and researching for a video for the other channel. That was the only thing that saved me, because at least I could bury my head in my computer for a few hours. Typo, 12 inches here, blizzard with 40-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, you got it a little bit worse. We definitely did not have 40-mile-an-hour winds, but we did see a low on Sunday with a wind chill. I think it was pushing 45 below. It sucked. Andrew, my second channel that I'm starting is like more travel vlog and crime scene. I might end up starting a third channel and doing all crime scenes, but I'm doing a video on, first video will be on Charles Starkweather, And I'll give everybody the name of the channel when I drop that first video. Because I'm gonna have to do a direct link to the other channel. Because when I search the name, it's not popping up. Albert Lee, Minnesota. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just, I'm not sure if the channel's not popping up because I don't have a video up yet, but it's just, I'm like, I know the channel's there. If I link it to myself, it takes me to the channel, but I see orders come in that are over 20 miles for less than $10. I'd almost be happy if DoorDash went to a minute and mile, like Uber and Lyft, like 90. I think it's like Uber here anyway is like 98 cents a mile and 13.5 cents or 18 cents a minute. Used to live in South Des Moines by the airport. I can basically see the airport from where I'm at. Not the Des Moines airport, but my eyes aren't that good. $5 for 19 miles. Move to Florida, no snow. You have alligators and hurricanes. But I would come visit Florida because I've never been, so. And pythons. And python. Yeah, I might come visit. Ryan, have I seen 2023 Prison Football hobby boxes? $1,000 a box? $1,000 a box. I mean, at this point, who are we chasing? Stroud? CJ Stroud? I think it's probably the biggest. Stroud, Young. Although I feel bad for Bryce Young. I feel bad for Carolina Panthers fans. But yeah, who are the other big rookies? CJ Stroud's like, I'm a fan of him. I'm not a big Texans fan, but I feel like the older you get though, yeah, you have your favorite team, but you have favorite players on other teams that you root for no matter what, unless they're playing your team. $800 a box a week ago. Oh, Puka, that's right. Yeah. A-Rich, okay. Went up $200 in a week. Went to Rockwall High School in Texas where Jackson Smith and in Jigba, yeah. That's right. He is from Texas. Brian, yeah, I got a hard time justifying $800 a box, let alone $1,000. I mean, imagine going and doing DoorDash for an entire week just to buy one box. Plus, Jose, if I move to Florida, I may jinx the state, and you guys have the first blizzard in however many decades. Scrabble. Deanna, you can borrow that icicle for them to spin on. You gotta spin, you gotta spin, you gotta spin. Can't even consider it. You get a bad box and get 200 back after dropping $1,000. Oh yeah, that's. I feel like that's when you break down. You just get into a couple of group breaks, and hopefully hopefully get your team. I used to get into breaks here and there, but not so much lately. That $5 for 19 still. Those orders should not be allowed. Let's see if I can find a screenshot. Thursday. Oh, where was that screenshot at? Okay. Yesterday at 3:20 in the afternoon, it was -7 with a wind chill of 22 below. Is that? Yeah. Haven't even looked at random or pick your team prices. Probably nuts. Probably. Oh yeah, Andrew Jackson Smith. He's a beast. He's going to be great. Is it better if AR is above 80 to get better offers? Because I get a lot of crap at 70 to 75. Ryan, yeah, you nailed it. I would have to agree with Ryan, and that it's also market dependent. I'm working to get back over 80 because right now I'm 73. I'm getting garbage. As far as AR over 80 and the orders you get. Like, I don't know if it was all luck. The Door Dasher probably is. So the other day we had a couple, and mind you, this was with my AR over 80. It took us exactly an hour to do this from the time we accepted to drop it off, shop and drop it off, but $34.25, 59 item shopping order. Now, of the 59 items, 10 of those alone were bananas. Let's see. It ended up being 44 items with the quantities. Knocked it out in 33 minutes. I'm hoping you guys can see that. And then we ended up getting a $40 4.2 mile 36 item, and a lot of that was frozen food. $59 is a chunky order for sure, but 10 bananas, it does. And sometimes I see those higher quantities and I'll tap on it helps to have the memory of an elephant sometimes as far as addresses go, because I've gone and delivered to that lady a few times. She always tips really well. Greg's AR is at 93. Dang. Oh, Ryan, yeah, it's definitely nice to get those bangers. I feel like granted it was Thursday, so it was the day before the snow, all this Arctic crap happened. But some zones will yield you good orders at 40 or 80. My AR is down because I reject all the Walmart orders. You still get Walmart orders? In 13 months I've done gig work. 88 AR is the highest I've ever gotten to. I think the highest I've gotten it to, with not counting the reset, was 83. I don't see any of those high paying orders with my stats. How many times have you delivered to your ex? Fortunately, just that one time. JD says, Charlie, you're a fast shopper. I stopped doing Instacart because it was taking too long to find the items. One thing that helps because every once in a while there's still stuff in Hy-Vee that I cannot find, or I don't know what aisle it's in. I downloaded the Hy-Vee app, and if you go in, you have to create an account to use the app, but you can select your store and you go in like you're going to order pickup. If you type in, you can type in whatever item in the search, and when it pops up, if you tap it, it'll tell you what aisle it's in. It has helped me get through the store quicker, even quicker, not having to stop and try to find an employee to go, hey, where's this at? What aisle is this in? I do a lot of people that order 3 times a day. It's so expensive. That's just, I know, Andrew, it's on one hand, it's ridiculous how much people order, how much the same people order. On the flip side, it's like, okay, this person tips every single time, but these other people can't. Let me see if I can find it, if I still have it. Pretty sure I do. Maybe. Oh, please tell me I didn't delete it. Screenshots. There was an order I took. It was last week. I would have taken it anyway. But I was really confused when I dropped it off. I've got way too many screenshots. Or screenshots I thought that I deleted. No, I think I accidentally deleted it. I had a $19 shopping order. $18 base pay, $1 tip. $1 tip. Isn't DoorDash a billion-dollar company? Yes. 13, Ryan says, in 13 months I've done gig work. 88 is the highest I've gotten to, but I've been a top dasher for 12 straight months. Still no LOP invite. Have you tried just reaching out and going, hey, I want to be in the large order program. Here's my catering bag. I'd give that a try. Right now I've taken 14 orders between 92 and 93 as in a decline in order this evening, and it showed it would go back down to 92, so I didn't decline it. Still sitting at 93 now. Screenshots that she's hoping you deleted. So I'm going to talk about it in the video tomorrow, or in tomorrow's video. I've already recorded it. Because I was curious. So DoorDash hasn't released all of their 2023 financial numbers. It's only January. But in 2022, DoorDash reported a net loss of $1.36 billion. Also in 2022, DoorDash's sales and marketing expenses were $1.68 billion. They spent $1.1 billion in 2022 just on marketing. I mean, $1.1 billion in marketing. It's over $3 million a day that they're spending in marketing. For what? Tried that, nothing on invites. From a customer standpoint, I prefer DoorDash over Uber. That's a crazy marketing budget. That is an absolutely insane marketing budget. There's some pharmaceutical companies that don't have a marketing budget that high. $1.68 billion budget for sales and marketing. Yeah, JD, they lost 1.36. That's what I said. $1.36 billion in 2022. That's what they wrote off as a loss. To put it into context, they processed $1.7 billion. No, they processed 1.7 billion orders in all of 2022, and their budget was almost 1.7 billion. No wonder base pay is $2. If they just brought their base pay up to $4 or $5, they wouldn't be dealing with all of the Department of Labor rules and all of these other cities pushing for higher wages. But what do I know? I'm not Tony. I'm not the CEO of DoorDash. Greg, they could definitely give us more. They just choose not to. Which is, for me, to a point, it gets a little frustrating because I do this full time. But by the end of this year, which is one of my goals for the year, by the end of this year, I will do DoorDash part-time. I'll still put there will still be videos, there's still going to be ride-alongs, but I'm not going to be doing this full-time. What did you do before gig work? I actually worked at Papa John's. Started out as a delivery driver, made it up to GM. Before that, I've had a few jobs. I've always enjoyed driving, traveling, but like I mentioned earlier, I worked at a prison for a while. That was back in 2008. You meet some interesting people when you work at one. I don't like working with people, so I do me by myself. I was Ryan. Cindy Joe is a correctional officer by Crete. That's cool. Yeah, I worked at the prison in Tecumseh. If you've ever seen the movie or know of the movie Boys Don't Cry, one of the guys that is serving life is actually serving life in the prison that I worked at. JD says, to be honest, they need to up the delivery fee for the restaurants. If you sign up for Uber One, it's $10 a month. And these people are ordering maybe 25 times a month. Yeah. Or do away with just the subscription thing, the Dash Pass. Like the Dash Pass is is one huge reason that they're losing money. Or the Dash Pass. Use the Dash Pass. You can only use the Dash Pass, say, 10 times a month. Ryan says, just kidding. I worked for Trader Joe's for 21 years. I've heard good things and bad things about Trader Joe's. As far as working for them. But that's probably like any company. Worked as a cook for Chili's, Crapplebee's. I like that. Red Robin, landscaping and warehouse. See, I feel like landscaping would be cool. Outdoors, get a good sweat, good workout. Did you know Applebee's food is mostly reheated in the microwave? Well, then why do they just need more microwaves? Because it takes forever to pick up an order at Applebee's. Eating good in the neighborhood. Red, what's going on, buddy? What types of work sectors do you think the next gig economy will take over next? That is a really good question. We got transportation, got delivery, dog walking, laundry. There's that one that I mentioned before, last video, or video before, when it sometime in the last couple videos, where that gig app, you can get somebody to come wheel your garbage can down to the road and then take your garbage can back up to your house after it's been emptied. I feel like that's a VIP service that the trash companies, though, could add on. Pay an extra $20, $30, $40 a month to have your trash collector, your local garbage guy, just will your. But yeah, picking up dog poop, that's covered. Oh man, I know there's something I'm not thinking of. Oh, I got it. Date my spouse. I will pay you to take my spouse out so I don't have to. Landscaping cleaning service. Is there an app? I feel like there should be if there isn't. We'll come mow your yard for you. An Uber of the Uber of lawn care. Take my wife, please app. Or if you're, no, I'm not gonna go down that would make for a crappy joke. I will leave it at that. Mobile detailing. What if there's an app that you could hire somebody to come cook for you in your house? Kind of like trading spouses. Yeah. Your Back to the Future 2 poster is gone. It's on another wall. I was told that I needed to put up the Swanson Pyramid of Greatness. Stu, how's it going? Roads are still arse up there. They're a little bit better. But by that, on a scale of 1 to 10, yesterday was 1 as far as being the worst. Today's about a 1.5. So we're looking. I'm trying to stay positive. Wait, they have someone to pick up your dog crap? They do. There's at least local businesses that do that. But yeah, they're. You can pay somebody. You can get paid to pick up somebody else's dog's business. We have a guy that will clean your garbage cans here. We do have something like that here. I don't know if it's necessarily taken off. Pooper scoopers. So yeah, we got pooper scoopers. We got that laundry service. I'm honestly surprised there isn't one for like doctors. If you can't get to the doctor, order a doc. What are your symptoms? Bam, we'll send you a doctor. Or basically different stores have you come in during surges, but you're self-employed under the app. Now there is an app I'm currently looking at Abstract, just got back from the gym. I hope you did a rep for me. There is an app called InstaWork. And you gotta create an account and import your resume or add or create a resume, and then you can get hired. You can do gigs, like actual gigs, like I'm gonna go be a dishwasher at this place for a day, or I'm gonna wash your dog. I mean, or bartend your cousin's or your nephew's bar mitzvah. You know what I'm getting at. I mean, I'll wipe people's butts if offered enough money. Everyone has a price. Spell just Stu, just create the app and go with it. Wiper, Wyper, because all apps have to have a weird spelling. You got new wall fixtures. I do. I got the Swanson Pyramid of Greatness. I realized I just needed to. I realized I need to get smaller pictures so that I can, or posters, so I can fit more of them behind me. And my Gone Squatching sign I've actually had in my office area where like all my sports cards, but I'm like, Pyramid of food. Pyramid of only breakfast food. What is on the Pyramid of Greatness? Honor. If you need it defined, you don't have it. Buffets. Whenever available, choose quantity over quality. Weapons, woodworking, welfare avoidance, teamwork, selfishness. Take what's yours. Skim milk. That's right, it's on here twice. Avoid it. Handshakes. Firm, dry, solid, 3 seconds. Cursing is one of my favorite ones. There's only one bad word. Taxes. If any other word is good enough for sailors, it's good enough for you. I just learned bananas are meant to be eaten. I don't want to ask, Ryan. That's cool. Thanks for letting me know about InstaWork. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, I'm going through the process of signing up just to, at least if nothing else, I can make a video about it or at least know what it's about. Wiper sounds like Louis the 14th's groom of the stool. Why is my phone not charging? Bear with me 1 second, guys. You know why my phone's not charging? Because it's plugged into the extension cord, but the extension cord's not plugged into the wall. Because I am an idiot. If this economy continues to go downhill, I might move to Japan. Never been out of the country. I would pick up trash along the side of streets if paid enough. I hate litter that much. Thank you, Deanna. Yes. Into phone charger, into the outlet. It would definitely help with charging my phone. Ryan, as much as I would, love to see you get paid to pick up trash along the side of the road. What if we had inmate? What if we went back? What if we went old school and had inmates do it? I mean, what else are they doing? Abstract. I worked on the ice. I made good money. Abstract. People here were tipping. Now, granted, we got some good orders yesterday, some decent orders, but people were still tipping like it was 90 and sunny, even though it was 0 and ice. Along the side of the road is a community service thing. I think inmates can go get an education while in nowadays. Ryan, I don't want to get that job by committee. Oh, this is why you guys are my people. Don't ask how I know. Red, I won't ask. As long as you got that front wheel drive, you are good to go. Exactly. That's all I got's front wheel drive. Well, okay. Yes, I have front wheel drive. The number of people though I saw yesterday in turn lanes, because all of the major intersections in town is just a sheet of ice. But I saw so many people in turn lanes getting stuck because all they would do is just hit the gas and their tires would just spin. And I'm like, how about you just let off the brake and you let the car move forward? You've got front wheel drive. It's not that hard. Just let off the brake, let the car coast. Holy shit. It was bad. Still kind of is, but we did see a high of 9 degrees today with sunshine, and it did melt some stuff off the road. So, at what age do you tell a highway it's been adopted? Okay, Ryan, Red, I'll bite. That's what she said. That's where all the control is. People forget that. Yeah, I had absolutely, and these I was going through the same intersections and the same turn lanes as these other people getting stuck, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I'm not getting stuck. Is it slick? Yeah. Am I sliding? A little bit. But I'm not flooring it. Just stay calm. Yes. You're not going to move really any faster than the person in front of you or the person behind you. But that's where Honestly, some people should just not have gone out. And some people that did go out, if you drive an SUV and you know how to drive it, that's awesome. If you drive an SUV and rely on that SUV, want to bet? What are we betting? What are we betting on? I love all the people that are like, I got 4-wheel drive. That doesn't mean anything nice. Yeah, you still have the same number of wheels that aren't or that are going to go sliding. If you can't drive in the summer, stay home in the winter. Yes. Even big diesel pickups. I saw a lot of them. They were sliding all over the place. Deanna, that should be a bumper sticker. It really should be a bumper sticker. Because all of the people that need to see it will see it because they're stuck on the side of the road. They've slid off the road. I mean, they will see it. It should. Maybe I will make one. Deanna, you should definitely make one. I better get through the next couple weeks and get caught back up from not driving for 3 days. It will finally get stickers ordered. My dad's license plate frame said, I can't steer without my beer. He was a cop for 28 years, all in school. Oh, I love that. I'll send you one if I do. Oh, definitely, Deanna, definitely. I've still got to send you the other thing too. Well, you got my P.O. box. I think, yeah, it's in the description. A couple of you guys said that you sent something, and I'm still waiting. I don't know if the post office... One of them was coming from Canada, though, so I got a feeling it probably took a while. Dad's personalized plate with 6-pack to go. And he was a cop. That makes it that more epic. This year I am giving up all time-wasting activities and growing my income, work, investments, and gym. Abstract, I am right there with you. My thing is by the end of the year to not be doing DoorDash full time. I'm still going to do videos. In fact, I'm probably going to double down on YouTube. Not just with this channel, but with second channel. Sick of being broke. I know that feeling. And then even when you're like the last three, like I said, I wasn't able to drive Friday because of the weather. Tried to drive Saturday, that didn't work out. And then Sunday, it's like I lost out on like $450 from the weather. So I gotta get that made up, but I want to get. I'm actually enjoying doing YouTube and doing these videos, and the whole reason I'm doing the second channel is because I am getting a bit more creative and not so locked down on one subject, being DoorDash, which I like doing these lives with you guys because the majority of it has got nothing to do with DoorDash that we talk about. Kaylee, how's it going? Enjoying my 2 days off so far. 2 days forced? $4.50, half a box of Prism. See, Ryan? It's like I could go out and I could, take the chance, make $150, or I could get into a car accident, or get my car stuck, and then it would be like, I get my car stuck, it's gonna be a minimum of $75 to get it unstuck. I get into somebody slides into me, because it's not my driving I worry about, it's everybody else's. I'm without a car indefinitely, so I'm out even more money. So it's like weigh the pros and cons of taking a day off or really pushing it. And it's like the last 3 days have really made me go, I need to focus on other things as well and not just solely do DoorDash. Abstract, I appreciate that. Red, I wrote the wrong address, came back. Oh, no worries, Red. I actually haven't gotten any mail in like 2 weeks. I'm like, this is nice not having many bills. Nah, all my bills switched to email, so I still get those. I just don't get that much mail. Made 1,900 last week. I'll be 1,900. I'm in the wrong line of work. I'm in the wrong area. I'm just stir crazy. Kaylee, I completely feel you on that. I was stir crazy by the time I woke up Sunday morning, and I had to go out Monday and drive. Even as bad as the roads were, I'm like, I gotta get out of the house. I've got to get out of the house. Abstract. Dude, listen, just like you do DoorDash, you have the skills to start any business, and once you figure out the business, transfer it to YouTube channel, maybe even this one. Now you got me thinking, Abstract. I appreciate that. Ryan's Kaylee offered to adopt me. I said I do. Wait, is that what she asked you? Alrighty, guys. Excuse me. It is 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? I drove to the grocery store. I'm used to being in my car up to 12 hours a day, so yeah, oh, yeah, no, I get it. Blonde jumping in fast to say hi. Blonde. It's there. All good things must end. And in the words of Hannibal Lecter, all good things to those who wait. Scrabble, have a good night. Red, Ryan, Kaylee, JD, Abstract. Abstract, I appreciate that. And to think that we've been just doing this just over a year. What do you think of the Carroll firing? As a Seahawks fan, I am so happy to see Pete Carroll out of there. You guys all have a. I'm gonna see if Boots keeps talking until 5 a.m. again. Alrighty, you guys all have a great night. We will see you in the comments tomorrow and in the live next week. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.